topic for today was behavior management. So how do you manage behavior basically? So what do you mean by behavior to start with? I'm expecting an answer. I need answers also. I will not be talking it will not be a one-sided thing. But when I'm asking a question, I do expect answers. And nothing is right or wrong, please here. So don't feel hesitant, say I may be wrong or it may not be right, etc. So just what is behavior? What do you mean by behavior?
How the child acts in a situation.
Not check. What is behavior? Dictionary definition.
That changes very frequently.
But what is that changes it? What is behavior? What changes
the way we react, the way
we react to any situation.
The way we live in an environment.
Live, react is closer.
And which is mostly expected, like the way we react, which is expected.
What is behavior? How do you say this is behavior? Shape or a reaction. Okay. So basically, even I'm not going to give a very. So this is how the workshop will go. I will be questioning y'all, trying to get answers from y'all, and then working from there. Right? So I do expect y'all to answer. Right? When I ask a question. Otherwise, no. Okay. So behavior means basically it is a reaction from the organism or from the person or from anybody to a certain stimulus which has occurred. Okay. So that stimulus can be a two-way thing. That stimulus also could be a reaction, a behavior towards you. See, I am looking at you. I am doing the thing, but what I am doing now, is it a behavior in terms of reaction or action now? If you can actually tell. Am I the reaction or the reaction right now?
Action.
Why is it? Answer. Please. Why are you saying it's a reaction?
We are on silence, so you are.
But as you progress, it will be reaction.
Even I am looking at it as a reaction if I say so. So see, now you understand there are always two sides to a coin. Everything can be looked at this way and that way. I am seeing it as a reaction, my behavior. Why? Because I am talking to you all because I have been asked to. So already the action has come from there. So for me it's a reaction. Right? So it all depends on how you all look at the situation. Which side you are willing to look at it. So always when you are looking at it, don't say it is happening because of this. It could have also happened because of X or Y. Understand that? So I am perceiving myself as a reaction to their request, but you all are seeing me as a two-way thing. Behavior, when you say it is a reaction to a certain thing, it can get both ways. So when you say my child is behaving in a certain way, the child's behavior may be a reaction to your behavior. You understand? Because of something you are doing or not doing, the child may be expressing himself or herself in that particular way. So got it? So how do I deal with my child who is so and so, acting, behaving like this so and so? Look at yourself. Where is it arising from? Why is it arising? It's always out. Okay? On the same page? Yes. No. I'd like to have a few disagreements also. Okay. So behavior. Now we are saying how to manage behavior. Now again behavior, before I go into behavior management, how do you give me some adjectives for behavior? How would you, some words for behavior? Just now I heard all the introductions.
Aggressive, unacceptable.
I'm not ready to take that. Awesome. I was looking at one positive thing. One positive behavior. Excellent. Yes, good. Come on.
Attentive.
Good. That's it. Good, kind, attentive, loving. No, all positives, no negatives. What their own children. Okay. Now, when you are saying that, so when you are saying all these words, my child is aggressive, my child is kind, my child is loyal, like if you say loyal to only to you listen only to me. So can you all measure this behavior? How do you all know that the child is aggressive? Say only aggressive. I'm saying. Let's take one word and focus on it. If you are saying my child is aggressive, how are you all knowing that the child is aggressive? Why are you saying that the child is aggressive?
Because actions.
So what are the actions? Is everybody getting everybody here? I don't need to repeat, no? For this one. So, what are we doing now? How am I differentiating the two categories? Aggressive is aggressive, what loving, kind, etc. Are all descriptive. They are thought words. You all know your verbs, right? Verbs, noun verbs, verbs. So action words and thought words. So when from now on when I ask for a behavior, I expect it to be an action word. I do not want it to be a thought word. My child is aggressive. No, I do not want to hear the thought word. I want to hear the action word. My child hits, pinches, pushes, screams, rolls on the floor, pulls, gives away his things. Very kind. Okay? So that is what I want to hear from now on. So because we need, if we want to see a change or we want to see modify or manage something, and now its behavior, we need to measure it, we need to quantify it. So how can we quantify a word if it is not measurable? Right? So if you say my child is aggressive again, I'm going to stick to the aggressive one because it just stays on, I think. How are you going to say, okay, my child was 100% aggressive today, on day 1 before I started the therapy, and on day 7, he is like 50% aggressive. Can you measure that word? Can you say 100% aggressive and 50% aggressive? Is it measurable, quantifiable? So instead of that, we'll look at the action. What makes it aggressive? So from now on, we'll concentrate on one behavior. My child, what? Whoever gets the first answer gets the behavior. Who gets the first answer? My child is that's a thought word. Thought verb. I need action verbs. Hitting. I got hitting first. Hitting when?
At school.
Who?
His classmates.
When? Exactly in school. At what point of time?
The teacher says that's after lunch, in the lunch break.
In the lunch break, not during class hours. That is where I want you to be specific. So the 5 W's and the 1 H of questions: why, where, what, when, how. Why, where, what, when. Where, who, when, and how. How is the 1 H per name? But yeah, the 5 whys. So if you can actually specifically put down why it is happening, where it is happening, when it is happening, with whom it is happening, where is it happening, and how obviously is the action again. So if you can put it down, then you sort of form a very quantifiable measure of what you want to change. Right? Once you know what you want to change, then how you want to do it is a different story again. Right?